everyone, welcome to this vlog. This vlog is essentially going to be me getting ready for law school. Now, let me tell you right now, this is not going to be everybody's, typical getting ready for law school. Maybe getting ready for law school for you is just getting your textbooks, getting in the right mindset and maybe picking up a blazer. But I like to make things fun. I like to make things kind of holistically me and get excited about things. And preparing for law school for me is a variety of things, actually. I've written down a list of things that I have bought that I will share with you that helped me to get ready for law school. I have a list of things that I need to do physically and mentally to prepare for law school, and just get ready because next week is in-person orientation week for me, and that is a big deal because for Monday through Friday, I will be at the law school from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. basically, learning how to do law school, which is scary and nerve-wracking, so I want to prepare. Honestly, I'm looking a little rough right now. Let's be real here. We're looking a little rough. So, on today's task list, the two most important things that I need to do to get ready are to get my nails done because this is a mess. I don't want to show up at school and have them look at my nails and be like, can she take care of herself? Is she okay? What's going on? Because this is not appropriate. Funny enough, these have lasted more than a month, like a month and a half. Crazy. Whoever did my nails this last time, because they are stuck on. But I'm gonna get a full set. And then I'm also gonna get my eyelashes done because it's just something that makes me feel pretty every day. And even if I forget to put on my eyeliner or a little bit of makeup, to go to class or go out, if my lashes are done, it just makes me feel good and confident. And I don't need to be worrying about an extra, internal thing. I just need to worry about getting cold called instead of getting cold called and looking ugly while being cold called. There's nothing wrong with being ugly and being cold called at the same time, but I would just prefer if that wasn't the case. I need to get ready because I have about an hour and a half before my first nail appointment and I haven't eaten breakfast, which is quite weird for me. And let's get this vlog going.
So, sorry for the air fryer it's going. But part of self-care and prepping for law school was getting things in order in this messy apartment. And so yesterday my mom sent a bunch of non-perishable food items, and so I decided to entirely redo the pantry. So now everything is very well organized and looking pretty for the moment. And I have to say this is my favorite section because she's got me a bunch of little granola bars and they're all right here. I definitely know that my space affects me and how anxious I become when I'm in a messy space. So seeing that this is so well organized and everything has a place is really getting me going. Oh no, she's a little crispy. We need a toaster. This is basically hot honey, everything but the bagel seasoning, hummus, sriracha, and we're gonna add the eggs. Yay! Okay, let's put its little coat on. So this is usually where I spend, oh god, my mornings. It's not the most organized space, but there's a huge window to reacquaint myself with the world. So now I'm just gonna sit here and eat and think about all the things that could possibly go wrong in the next semester that could possibly ruin the entirety of my entire life. I'm so excited. Never mind, I decided to watch She-Ra instead. I need the happy serotonin, okay?
I have no idea what I'm gonna get on my nails. So that's gonna be a surprise trying to figure it out. I'm all dressed. Let's go fix these. They're bad. Actually, they look kind of cool like this, but they're kind of bad. What do you think? What color do you think I should get?
Orange.
What?
I'm trying to think of autumn colors.
No.
Like a yellow.
No. Just got back home and I thought I would go outside to show you how cute my nails look in the sunlight. Here's how they turned out. I went a little basic, but I think they turned out cute. I wanted something neutral, if you can call this neutral, so it's not too bright and in your face, but it still matches my personality. I think I'm gonna try and get a little bit of work done. And by work, I mean getting everybody who wanted Quimby in our 200 plus group chat of law students Quimby, because Quimby allows you to have like a study group with a lower rate for their gold subscription. And I found that out and I was like, I want to make a study group so I can pay less for Quimby. So I texted everybody and I was like, anybody want to join? And people wanted to join. So now I'm facilitating that and I'm collecting the money and, you know, trying to get everybody their accounts. So I have to get that going because there's a lot of people to do that for. And I want to make sure that they have Quimby, you know, available for them to use while they're studying for their first day of class. So I also have to pee. Whipped up a salad. Very pretty looking, to be honest. Good morning. I am in my office right now. It is 2:34 on Saturday morning, which means I have 2 days until orientation begins. I kind of conked out after getting my lashes done because I had a kind of a mental breakdown because they seem long. And when I take photos, for some reason it doesn't show up. But like in real life, like it looks like they look like this. And I'm afraid because I just don't want it to look too unprofessional, because at the end of orientation, we get to take photos and professional photos that are gonna be basically used for, you know, applying to jobs. We ended up going to IHOP because they have this cool deal where a lot of things are like $5 or $4. So we ate and I went to bed and now I'm up again because I need to take care of the Quimby stuff. I sent out a bunch of emails asking for people's like Venmo information and their email addresses that they'd like to use for Quimby, and I got all of it. And so now I'm going to start adding people to the Quimby. I needed the money first because it literally wants it up front, and I was not going to front thousands of dollars for people. This level of responsibility is quite weird for me because I've never held that much money for other people, especially in my personal account. It makes me feel quite uncomfortable, but you know, as long as I take care of it and I get everybody's accounts settled correctly, you know, I feel good about it. So we're gonna do that. It is now 5:22. My hair appointment is at 8 a.m., which means, oh my God, I only have 2.5 hours, wow. But I actually own my own business and I need to package like 20 orders. So I'm hoping I can do that in an hour. That's what we're hoping, that's the goal, an hour Usually it takes me like an hour and a half. That way I can eat, take a shower, get ready, so I can get my hair done. Cause like you guys don't want to see me looking like this all the time. What? That's crazy. Well, my hair appointment just got pushed back 30 minutes, which is fine. It's kind of not, but it's fine. I don't mind it. Give me 30 extra minutes. I'm almost done packaging. I love these cute little 4x4 boxes. They're my favorite. Yes, I have a favorite shipping box. Finished packing all the orders. So I am going to start driving to the location, but I brought this book. Hopefully I will start reading it and I will not get distracted by my phone. It's called The Binding by Bridget Collins. The inside, basically the first paragraph says, imagine you could erase grief, imagine you could remove pain, imagine you could hide the darkest, why is that so high? Imagine you could hide the darkest, most horrifying secret forever. Young Emmett Farmer is working in the fields when a strange letter arrives, summoning him away from his family. He is to begin an apprenticeship as a bookbinder, a vocation that arouses fear, superstition, and prejudice among their small community, but one neither he nor his parents can afford to refuse. Just my type, love books, regarding anything about libraries, books. I love old-timey shit. It's all good. So we need to get going. Well, I'm lost. I'm glad I'm early, but I'm lost. So until the hairstylist kind of tells me where I need to be, I want to talk a little bit about what self-care means to me. I know that it can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. For some people, it's working out, as much as possible during the week. To some others, it's, skincare routines and bubble baths. I need to get into reading because I loved it as a child throughout high school. It was my biggest coping mechanism. It's the thing that made me feel, the safest, and I think I'm gonna need some of that this year. And I also think that interspersing my law case briefing with some entertaining fiction that takes me out of this world is kind of gonna give me a good balance, because I want to still enjoy reading even though I'll be constantly reading all the time. So taking even at least 15 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day just to read, that's kind of like my goal. I was so happy to get my library card. I came in to the beautiful library here with a cute dress on, got my library card, and I spent 2 hours just searching for books, and it made me feel so happy and whole. So I'm hoping that getting back into reading will make me feel, prepared for, emotional moments when I can't deal with things. So I just need a little bit of a break, and book reading can be my break. So as you can see, just got my hair done. I never curl my hair or put any heat in it besides going under the hair dryer, but I let her do a little with the curling iron, just a tad bit, just because it's fun to have your curls stay for a little bit longer than maybe 10 minutes. Anyway, I just dropped off a bunch of packages at the post office, and I picked up these stamps because I have to send my mom some, and I kind of want to do some pen pals with some of my online friends. So these sun science ones are so cool. I got about one chapter into this book and I'm already loving it, and I didn't spend that much time reading in it. Where are we going next?
going to the card shop for free comic book day.
I put a headband in my hair because I felt too much like Shirley Temple and I got myself a snack. These are really good. And they have like a gluten-free version. Good morning. It is 2:01 on Sunday morning. This kind of makes me look, this is like a cute like Karen haircut, but it's just, you know, all back here. Woke up definitely feeling a little bit anxious, a lot anxious. There's a lot of things that I have to do on my to-do list. Actually, you know what? I think I will use my Notion to create a master list of tasks that I want to be able to complete today. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do, just to kind of make me feel like I know exactly what I need to do and I can just, you know, check them off. I really like this task list on Notion because it has the different categories for like what you need to do, if you're currently doing it, if you've gotten it done, and then you can add like other columns and groups. So these are all the things that I basically need to work on. And it's a lot. I don't have to get a lot of the things done, like tidying the house or folding the laundry. You know, some of those don't have to be done right away. It is now 6:41. I'm looking a little rougher than when I started, but I got a couple of tasks done, but I tried to start doing, I have some extra training that I have to do before I start school, stuff like, you know, Title IX and sexual assault stuff, drug abuse stuff, mental well-being, but the modules are so long. So I'm probably gonna try and do 2 today. I did 1, so I'm just gonna do 1 more and then intersperse them throughout the week because it just took me like 30 minutes to do that. I'm going to take a break. I think that's important because I'm quite hungry and I'm going to eat breakfast and then I'm gonna come back and start planning in my planner. This is my planner, it's an Erin Condren. I've always loved Erin Condren. And then I'm gonna start putting things into my Notion app. So we're doing eggs again today, folks. I don't know if you can tell, but my glasses do have blue light protection. So if you see, like, you can see my screen, but like it's blue tint. That's why it looks like that. I just finished eating breakfast and calming down. I kind of like beat myself up for like taking a break. Working on that no judgment. Taking a break is important. Reminding myself is very helpful that, you know, taking a break is necessary. I needed to eat. I needed to take a small break. I was working all morning. And then after breakfast, I made this chai latte. This is one of my favorite concentrates for like tea lattes that I've gotten so far. It's from Trader Joe's and it comes in a liquid form. Anyway, so now I'm gonna take some time to set up my school Notion so I can add all of my courses and my schedules and all the important information and my syllabus. So I'll do that right now, and it is on my second monitor, as you might have seen before. This is one way that I am preparing for law school, by having a second monitor. I have read through so many forums and heard from other people that having a second monitor can be so useful when you want to have like an online text up. You might have a Zoom up as well. You can have them both, and then you can have your book stand. Here is my book stand. Yes, I had to get it in pink because if you don't know me already, everything I own, I want it in pink, essentially. And I can have a book on my book stand. And so right now my desk at home is looking quite useful because I have a space to write things right here because I do have an L-shaped desk. I have a space to write right over here. I have my second monitor right over here. My computer is right here, and then my book stand is right here. So and then I have this wall space that I've used pegboards to put all my supplies like pens, pencils, paper, not paper, but like, you know, little office supplies, and I can tape up with washi tape any of you know, papers or important information that I might need. Like right now, I have a template for a case brief, so I know what information that I should be including on my case briefs. So that is one way that I'm preparing for law school that has been quite helpful. I didn't purchase this second monitor. Actually, I gave this to my boyfriend for his birthday earlier this year, but he didn't end up needing it because work gave him one. So I'm kind of just borrowing it until, I don't know, further notice. I appreciate him for letting me borrow it because it's going to be so useful. I was just going to use like my iPad and my computer before, which you can do if you are, you know, fortunate enough to have both like a MacBook and a tablet. If your tablet has capabilities to, you know, share screens and stuff, you might be able to do that.